welcome to the legal episode number 18.
18
of the Mended podcast. That's what it's called.
We've had 18 victims.
That's amazing.
I know. It's been great.
I love that.
I love that people show up, regardless if they're anxious, if they don't want to come, if somebody else asks them, if somebody pulled a favor, like people are showing up and showing out.
No, I love that.
And I love it. We get to meet so many people and like learn about so many people and hear so many different versions of like life and recovery and all that.
Yeah, no, I watched some of the clips and I like it. I mean, I know half the people.
Yeah.
But it's cool because like I haven't heard all of them speak, or just different energies is cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
Love that.
I like what you're doing.
Thank you. So who are you?
So I'm Gabby. I am in recovery from alcohol, drugs, all the things. I'm a mom of two.
What ages?
So I have a 7-month-old and a
baby.
4-year-old. Yes.
That's fun.
And I love them so much, hence why like the anxiety is like bum, bum, bum. Yep. But so I'm in long-term recovery. I have a long history of working in treatment. I'm not currently working in treatment, but helping others and like being a part of the community has always been something that's obviously been near and dear to my heart since getting sober. I'm trying to think like, who else am I? I think that's like the main, I'm a mom, I'm a girlfriend, I'm a friend, I'm a daughter, I'm a new aunt. Like I'm just somebody that can show up for other people because I got sober.
Yeah. You're everybody right now.
Yeah. Everybody and nobody.
The little things.
Yeah.
Being a mom in itself is wild.
It is. It's like I am so obsessed with my children, but I struggle so much with. So I'm the type of person that like you can tell from a mile away, like what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, right? Like, and motherhood is obviously hard, and I am I wouldn't say short fused, although like my loved ones would probably be like, yeah, that's the right word. But like I'm quick to like get overwhelmed and anxious. Mm-hmm. So it's been like a really challenging journey, but it's also like I love my babies and they're
wouldn't
my purpose.
Change it for the world.
No, wouldn't. Yeah, but I'm also very like honest about it too.
Yeah.
Like even with their teachers, I'm like, this is like really hard.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Do you want to babysit?
It gets easier though.
How old do you have?
Yeah, my daughter's 12 and my son is 8.
Okay.
So they're like similar age gaps, but it gets so much easier.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a light at the end of the tunnel for you.
Yeah. And again, like it's like I don't want them to grow up either, though. It's such a mind
you want to
fuck.
freeze time, but you're also
Okay.
You want to freeze time, but you're also like drowning.
Yeah, we're like, can we go to the next
and next pause?
Rewind for 2 seconds. No, exactly. Yeah.
So what else? Where are you from?
So I'm from Needham. Mm-hmm. That's where I grew up.
Is that South Shore?
No. So that's cut. It's near like Newton, Chestnut Hill, Wellesley.
What is that? That's like the no man's land.
Yeah.
That everyone talks about.
Yeah.
It's not South Shore. We go through this every episode.
I think it's called Metro West.
I think you might be right. Isn't that terrible that I don't know?
To me, it's South Shore. You got to get through the tunnel to get there?
Yeah, no. Well, I'm coming from Dedham. Wait, can we not talk about geography on here? Because I'm so bad.
No one's worse than me. You don't have
I'm
me
like,
beat.
what? Well, so I don't know because I literally go out of my way to avoid the tunnel.
Yeah, so it's not
So
South Shore to you.
I'm coming from.
So, all right, whatever.
But like South Shore to me, I mean like that's like Weymouth, Braintree.
Dude, we don't have to do this.
Yeah, let's not.
We do not have to do this, I promise.
I'm just glad I'm not alone.
Yeah. Glad to be alive.
Grateful to be here.
Fine. Yeah, no. Okay, so you're from somewhere out there.
Yeah, nowhere exciting. Pretty average childhood. My parents were divorced when I was 4, but like I didn't have any like crazy trauma growing up. And then I just started dabbling like every high schooler does with weed and booze, and then I just like took it to the next level. I went to college for a few years. I had to drop out because I started getting into pills and I started experiencing withdrawal symptoms, and I'd come home on the weekends. So I went to school in Rhode Island, so it wasn't too far from home. So I'd come home on the weekends and I'd be like, Mom, I think I have a problem. And like she's never dealt with this, so she's kind of just like, okay, like, well, why don't we try you coming home on the weekends, like, to avoid partying? And I'm like, yeah, that's a great idea. But like in college, it's like you're on your own.
And it's every day is like a weekend.
Right. And for me, I didn't know how to prioritize schoolwork and work over partying and like leisure. And leisure for me looked like doing like whatever it took to like get like the most intense drugs, right? So that's kind of like where it started for me. And then eventually like my mom realized like, okay, this is like pretty serious. Let's she brought me to the hospital once because you know, it's so hard to like go through and like remember the actual timeline, but like some like pivotal moments that I do remember is like eventually my mom was like, okay, like we need to go to the hospital and like find you help. And that was like the start of my treatment journey that like lasted like, I don't know, several years.
How old were you?
So I was 18 and I went to Gosnell. And then it was like, so when I got there, it was like a whole new door. So at this point, I was only like, not only, but I was doing pills and like alcohol and weed. And then like fast forward 3 months later, I was an IV heroin user, right? And I was like, but I loved walking into detox and like all these like drug addicts. Like to me, that was like appealing. And I was like, oh my God, this is heaven. Like how
This is where
sick.
I belong.
How sick. Right. And but then it like became like I was okay with going to detox because of that. And like fortunately, like, you know, I was able to go to these detoxes that like were more cushiony than like what I hear. And I don't know if like my journey would be a little different if like
You had to go to like the state ran facilities.
Yeah. And I had been sectioned one, so I was at like one state facility, but that was it. And
That didn't do it either.
it didn't do it either. No, I was I would, you know, obviously too, I say obviously because I feel like this is most addicts and alcoholics. Like I also struggle with codependency. And it was like every time I went to detox or rehab, I'd like fall in love and like want to like follow this guy around. And then I'd want to be on what drugs he was on. And it was just a long journey. And then like I started like experiencing real life trauma. You know what I mean? I was like exposing myself to like so much shit. And in the moment, I thought it was all normal because, like, I enjoyed being around these people that, like, could handle it.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I mean, I'd tried multiple times to get sober. I'd get 30 days. I'd get 60 days. I did have a year and a half at one point. And then, so he's actually my oldest son's. He's his father. But so, like, we were dating when I was, like, early in recovery. And, you know, like he's a great guy. We get along great right now. We have like an awesome dynamic. But like we weren't each other's people, right? And so we were dating for a while. I was doing the stepmom thing. I was, you know, I was feeling good. And then I stopped going to meetings, which is like a big part of like the stepping stones in my recovery. So I stopped going to meetings. I got really complacent. And then like when like the relationship was failing, like because I wasn't practicing and utilizing what I'd learned in recovery, like eventually I just like snapped and I was like, well, I'm just gonna get high to deal with this. And like it wasn't like a terrible relationship. It just like that was like my go-to. That was like my out. And so I ended up, you know, using and overdosed right away.
How much time did you have that? A year
and a half.
Yeah.
Overdosed right away outside of our apartment. And at the time, so it was a 3-story. So at the time, our downstairs neighbor, we knew them. We knew that they were like in recovery, but we weren't like friends with them, but we were friendly. So the downstairs neighbor found me, saved my life because this was like midnight. My kid's father and his daughter from a previous relationship were sleeping. And, the guy saved my life, brought me to South Shore Hospital. And then the next day I overdosed, but I also had hypothermia because it was a day or two before Christmas. It was like around Christmas time. The time that I came home the next day, he was literally being carried out in a body bag. So he had found drugs in my pocket and did them. Yeah.
Knowing that you had just overdosed from them?
Yeah. Yep. And like to this day, this is something that like It's like, how do you cope with something like that? I mean, this was 2018, so this was maybe 2019, this was a long time ago, but his family for the longest time, and it's possible still that they think that we were using together, which, I mean, I get it, right?
Right.
I've tried to make my amends, but at the end of the day, like, they're grieving the loss of a loved one, and like, they're gonna,
with that comes placing blame.
Yeah.
Or assumption.
Yeah, so that was like a pretty big event in my in my addiction that like really screwed me up. And then it was like friends were passing away, and then I would be with people who overdosed, and it was just me and them, right? And it was like, okay, this is like getting a little crazy.
Yeah.
And then it got to a point too where like I would do anything to get high, and I did do anything. And then
how did you deal with, like, fast forward a little bit to like early recovery, how did you deal with the way that your substances interfered with your morals? Like, how did you start your healing process from that and really take a look at that to where you didn't feel like an overwhelming sense of guilt and shame?
Yeah, no, that's a really good question, because I feel like that's the hardest part of getting sober, is like looking at yourself in the mirror and forgiving yourself. Honestly, I think the main component of that was like connecting with other women who also made some really shitty decisions, and understanding that like I wasn't the only one and I wasn't unique. Like, this is what the disease of addiction can lead to, and really like leaning on other women. And I say that like super strongly, because like if it was a man, like, I love you.
Right.
So that's what I needed. And then obviously, I went through the steps and I worked with a sponsor, but it's also like a continuous thing. Like, I still have things, especially postpartum, where things like come up, and I'm like, where did that come from?
Yeah, I've already worked through that. Why is that back?
Yeah. Or it's something that like I didn't remember, like when I was going through the work, because like you suppress trauma, you suppress things, and like they'll come back up at like a crazy time. And it's like, I still have to address that. I'm still in therapy, and I mean, I still like I have panic attacks driving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At 5.5 years sober, like I think that's like always going to be the course. That's the way like my fear manifests itself. Did that answer your question, or did I just like
No, it did.
Go over here.
We went through.
Whoop doo.
No, we're back.
All right. Sorry, guys. Thank you for the break.
No, that was great, because I know I had that topic came up earlier today, and I just like focused in and dialed into like the community, right? And kind of other women, or just the safety of the community in general, where it's like supposed to be, not always is, but supposed to be judgment free and supposed to be a safe place to like raise your hand and whatever. It's not just like the walls of a treatment center. It should be like NA, AA, whatever, to be able to like pour those things into, and like raise your hand when you're struggling to deal with some of the decisions that you made and shit that you did. But sometimes that doesn't always feel safe either. So when you said that, I wanted to explore a little bit deeper to be able to expand out to some newcomers and some new women specifically that are struggling in the same area.
No, and I think that's amazing, because a lot of times too, like people, share, and I'm guilty of this too. Like we share our stories, and it's like, like this is what I did, but it's like, okay, but what did you do to get out of that? Right. And like, okay, detox is cool. Honestly, detox is great. They give you meds, you're feeling okay, and then it's when you leave where you're like, okay, now I have, and obviously everybody's circumstances are different, and I've had some terrible detox trips, but that's like the cushion, and then like you go home, or like you do whatever you do for treatment after, and it's like, now you're raw, like you don't have comfort meds, and now like you're sitting in your shit thinking about like what you've just done like during this run, but then everything before that like we suppress too. And that's why they say like every time you go out, it's so much harder to come back, because you have this like awareness of like, this makes me feel like shit. I know when I sober up, I'm going to feel absolutely terrible. And I think it's just so important to like really like hone in on like, what are the things that are like genuinely helping you? right? Because like even like a one-on-one therapy that I do and I've been doing, since, on and off with exceptions, but there's like so much more to that for me, at least. Like I get really into like manifestation and law of attraction. So for me, I like to read books that like get me excited about like future stuff for life. Like that's like a huge part of me filling up my cup. And it might sound silly to somebody, but like that's like a hobby of mine, and that's a part of healing too.
Yeah, it's gotten you by. Like for some people it's meditation.
Yeah.
For you it's manifestation and goal setting and things like that.
Yeah.
That's really helpful for a lot of people.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
It can also be really scary for some people too, because some people are strictly keeping in the day, right? So like they can't even think about the future.
Yeah.
So it's like you got to find what works for you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's so true. I was always so, annoyed at like the one day at a time thing. But like when you're like really going through something that feels like it's the worst thing in the world at the time, it is helpful too. To be like,
You just got to get through today.
Yeah, I just need to like make it to my bed tonight, and then like we start again tomorrow. And then I think you get to a point where then the priority, or the perspective, I should say, changes a little bit.
For sure.
Because I didn't just like get sober in day one. I was like, ooh, I'm attracting a bunch. You know what I mean? Like it took me some time to like figure out what made me feel good spiritually.
Yeah, and you had to find some sense of hope. Like where do people find hope these days? Seriously, because it's like it can feel like a really hopeless world.
Yeah.
And recovery can feel hopeless too, because aside from like your brain science and the dopamine and the receptors and all that bullshit, right? Like life is like it can really feel lonely and fucking hopeless, even when you have a good life. Like you and I could probably sit here and say with confidence that we know we're very blessed. We have really great lives. Like I'm never hungry, like my kids are never hungry. Like we have, that doesn't mean that things can't feel hopeless and lonely.
Of course.
So I think to find one little thing to make you feel some sense of hope, it can like really be a game changer.
Yeah, for sure. I 100% agree.
What do you do for your recovery now as a mom and as it's fine.
I know.
It's fine.
No, and again, like I'll be the first to say like I suck at keeping up with the things that help me. So right now, am I active in AA? No, I'm not. It's not that I'm trying to avoid it. I haven't been active. Here and there I'll go to a meeting. I wish I'd go to more meetings, because every time I go I'm like, this feels really good. But like currently I'm doing a lot of the manifestation stuff, but also really trying to work on my mental health. Again, like the anxiety, it's like I go through waves where it really affects me. And
it's like crippling.
It is. And like right now that's something that I'm battling.
Do you feel like it ties into postpartum mostly, or is this something that's been your baseline?
So this is not my base. It hasn't been my baseline. I have always had anxiety, but after having my first baby, was the first time I experienced panic attacks, full blown, feel like I can't breathe, like I feel out of my body. And then I worked really hard on that. And then, like, like when there's high stress going on, like they'll come back up. But like I really had a good routine of navigating it. And then I had my second baby 7 months ago, and it definitely, does come back.
Going from 1 to 2 is like going from 1 to 20.
Girl.
Yeah.
Girl. Why don't you tell me?
1 to 20.
Right.
Hands down.
And I'm so blessed, right? Like my partner is amazing. He's very hands-on, and like my kid's father is so, like Grayson's dad is so hands-on too. Like we have my boyfriend's mom calls us the Brady Bunch, because it's just like we're all
happy.
And there's
and
so
you feel
many
supported.
of us. Yeah, so we have it so good, and I am so blessed.
That doesn't mean that anxiety doesn't flood in.
I'm just riddled with anxiety, and that's just like, this is just a part of my journey, and like I'm gonna get stronger from it. And like in 10 years from now, I might struggle again with something like this. But to answer your question, I don't know if it's more so postpartum. I think a lot of it is. But it's also probably due to like not being super active in my recovery. Like I bet if I were to like, really pump that up, I would feel some relief from the anxiety.
And less anxious. Yeah.
Mhm. I do. Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do that.
Maybe you should.
Maybe.
Maybe like here and there.
Yeah. Yeah. I would love to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's prioritizing it though, right? It's like, it's difficult. And I feel like the farther that people get in recovery, the more that this happens. And it's like, how do you accept the fact that like this is something that you're always going to have to do for the rest of your life, no matter how many kids you have, no matter like, you know, what your relationship looks like if you get married, if like, how do you always fit in like that maintenance?
Yeah.
Where
Let me
how?
know.
I know.
Yeah. I don't know.
Do you feel like working in treatment helped you though prior? Like, because I know that people say, and I went over this with like Sarah and everything else, like working in treatment is not your recovery, but I genuinely feel though sometimes like being reminded of that constant pain has to do something.
Yeah. So, I mean, yes and no. I think, so I love helping other people. It's so rewarding. I love seeing people change. I love seeing them like, they come in broken and then like all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, you have a light in your eyes. That I love. But I'm a highly sensitive person. So I take home things. I take that home with me. And that's where I struggled because I couldn't turn off. And everyone's like, well, just like turn off. And I'm like, okay, I can't. It's not in my, so.
Yeah, if I like lose somebody or if like I lose touch, not even like lose. Like if I lose touch with somebody that I've been, you know, keeping in touch with, like I can't sleep that night.
Yeah, you're like sick over it. Like, what are they doing?
Yeah, it's like way deeper than just a job.
I know.
It's fucking insane.
Well, it's like your other babies. Like, they become like people
you feel a sense
of
of responsibility.
Yes,
like
absolutely.
On and off the clock.
Yeah. It's, that's the thing is like working in treatment, like, is like the greatest, but also like the worst, in my opinion. And I just, postpartum, I decided like I needed to take some time away from it because I was getting really sick again. I'm not blaming anything but myself. It was just I got lost in the sauce. Like I, stopped taking care of myself, and then I had this other baby at home where I was like, if I was to go back, like I just didn't feel strong enough or confident enough to like get back into it. And like honestly, my mental health is really good.
So much better.
It's so much better. No, but I mean,
you're like shaking like a leaf.
Yo, I'm hearing voices.
It's fine.
I'd
like to meet you before.
I know.
No.
Ask Anthony.
No, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, no. I mean, again, that's just life. Like, I'm going to carry my problems with me everywhere. But I didn't feel I could be of service to people in the field.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah.
And to know that and acknowledge that is huge, because I'll be like crawling. Like, I can fix you.
Yeah.
And I'm like broken.
Yeah.
Like losing it.
But I think that's also like, I don't know what the word is. I'm not a therapist, but it's like almost like filling the void by like trying to save somebody else, or like it makes us feel good. Like we're empaths. Is that the right word? Am I saying it right?
Yeah.
We're empaths. And it feels good to like.
No, it fills my cup. It really does. But then I'm home and I'm like empty again, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
But it's exhausting, and like it can be a lot. So I always like to touch on that too. I know that you had a lengthy history working in the field, and really seeing like where that weighs in to you, like, or did weigh into your recovery, and where you stand now with it.
Yeah.
What do you feel like you've gained the most from recovery aside from your children?
A sense of self. I never felt like my own person. I just latched onto other people's beliefs, ideas, opinions, because I wasn't confident in myself, and I had such low self-esteem, which again, probably still do. But I like know I'm a good person. I know where my heart is. And I never had that before getting sober. I was like a lost puppy. And I didn't care to know either. Like, I was just like sad, broken, but like with no reason, I guess. I just like didn't feel good. Like, I just wasn't
Empty.
down
You're
for
empty.
Yeah, empty. Yep.
Do you feel like you've genuinely found your identity now, or are you still like in the full blown process of finding it?
I'd say a little bit of both. I mean, I definitely feel my purpose here, but I also, you know, I'm constantly longing for more, and what else can I do, and where else can I fit in this world that's going to make it a better place, or you know, I know it's cliche, but like my kids are my purpose, and like raising like beautiful humans that are like good people, like that's my purpose right now. But that could change. Not that part's not going to change, but like I could find something else that
You're
like,
going to find so many different versions of your identity, especially through motherhood.
Yeah.
Because that won't like
Yeah.
when my kids were, and then not to say that that's ever going to change, right? Because that's still my number one purpose
Of course.
too. But like at one point I was a stay-at-home mom, and my
Bless
only
you.
identity was that. So like in the process of them growing and no longer being a stay-at-home mom, and like inside of my job title, inside of motherhood, and then outside, like I've also found so many other purposes
Yeah.
and avenues and things
Yeah,
like that.
I
So
love that.
I love that. I love when people are like, no, I'm still in like the full blown process of finding out who I am and
Yeah.
like finding my identity. Like I'm safe where I am now.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable now. I have a sense of like self-worth now, and I have purpose, but I'm still
Yeah.
finding myself.
And I kind of feel like we always will be.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of like my perspective, because I think through every season of your life, like you're a little bit different than you were before. And whether that's for better or for worse, I think it's like ever changing, which I think is beautiful, right? Because it's like sometimes it's like I get stuck in the like, oh man, like I work to like pay my bills and da 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 da. But it's like there really is so much more to that. And that's like the shit that excites me. And that's why I think I really connect with the law of attraction, because it's something to look forward to for me. You know?
Yeah. I don't really ever think about the law of attraction much. I don't know why. It's like
Yeah.
so out of my realm.
Yeah.
I always think you gotta
should
work
try.
so hard for like anything,
Yeah.
and nothing just finds its way to you.
And you still do. You still, like, I still believe that too,
Yeah.
right? Like, I don't think, like, I'm not just, like, at home, like, universe, give me $10 million. Like, I am like that, but I'm also like, no, but it's like, you have to, like, for me, it's more about, like, putting energy into the universe that's, like, the energy that I want to receive. So it's not all
You get what you give type shit.
yeah, and
Yeah.
like that's something that, because I struggle with self-doubt, anxiety, fear, all these things, when I like get into this stuff, it just like kind of it honestly like does ease my anxiety a little bit, because it also reminds me too, like, hey, where I'm at right now, this isn't going to be forever.
And where you're at right now is good enough,
Yeah,
because
Yeah.
it's like way better than where you've been.
for sure. For
So
sure.
I think that yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, and I don't know, like I'm the type of person that always needs something to look forward to, but like for me, it's not beneficial to look forward to like buying this or this event. Like that stuff's cool, but like for me, it's like for so long there was like this like hole or this empty space in my heart, and like I have to fill that with like either God or spirituality. And like again, I go through phases where it's like more of like the universe stuff, and then sometimes it's like really like God heavy. Not religious at all, but the God that I kind of grew to understand in the process of recovery. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm just rambling.
No, working in the field, I've learned so many different versions of spirituality, because I came from like a Catholic household-ish childhood, like whatever, and I went to Catholic school.
Okay.
So you're only taught like one thing. So when I started working in the fields and meeting people and learning about spirituality, I was like, damn,
Yeah.
there's like so many different
Yeah.
versions of this shit.
Yeah, it's cool. And that's also a really cool part about working in treatment, is like learning from, you know, the clients, like
Yeah.
what their path is, because you learn something from them all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
And it's like we're the same person. You know what I mean? We might be different. We might have different stories and backgrounds, but it's like I don't know.
Yeah. No, it's true.
Yeah.
What do you feel like has been like a huge pivotal moment or like a turning point in your recovery? Or just in life today, or just like, you know, as an adult?
Oh man, I feel like I have so many of those. Well, I think just like this might be like super genuine or basic, but like just being able to like deal with life on life's terms and like not feel the need to like go pick up. Because for so long it was like every night I'd go to bed and I'd be like, I'd have two thoughts: how am I gonna get high tomorrow, or how am I not going to get high tomorrow? Now it's like I just wake up and it's like I deal with shitty events like any other human does, but like I'm not like crippled with anxiety to go use. I might be crippled with anxiety to drive, but like
that thought doesn't come anymore.
It doesn't come.
Yeah.
You know, and that to me is like when I like really sit down and think about it, I'm like, that is so cool, because that wasn't me. And like my parents didn't know if like I would make it to, you know, I'm 29 now. They didn't know that. My mom, like, oh my God, there was times where she'd look me in the eyes and she'd be like, I feel like I have to start planning your funeral. And like, and now when I look back and I'm like, wow. And like, I've given her 2 beautiful grandkids that like absolutely adore her. And like, I'm able to like go show up and like see her on the weekends just to say hi. You know, I really do get so proud of myself for like what seems so little to like other people. To me, I'm like, oh shit,
yeah, like that. I'm doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
because you probably never thought you would ever get there.
No, I really didn't. I mean, I got to a point where I was okay if I died.
Yeah.
You know, and I wanted to die.
A lot of people, yeah, they're like praying for it.
Yeah.
That's a fucking terrible place to be.
It is. Yeah.
Like horrible.
No, like it doesn't get worse than
no,
that.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dave, do you have any questions? I've been including him in every episode.
I love that. How's your water?
Oh, I got an energy drink.
Oh, there you go.
He hasn't even touched any of the 3
waters yet. Yeah. No, I can't really think of any questions right now, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I know. Stumped me.
He's usually one of those people. He's like, yeah, so you had mentioned
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
nothing?
Is it because I was like really scattered?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Really?
No.
We put him on
What's
the
your
spot.
zodiac sign? Yeah.
Oh, I'm a Libra, actually.
Nice.
Yeah, what about you?
Aquarius.
Me too.
Are you February?
January.
Oh, well, February.
You're
What's your
February
birthday?
3rd.
Yeah.
I'm the 29th of January.
I'll remember that. I'm very good
So
with
it's on
birthdays.
right on the
Love
cusp.
it, yeah. And wait, Ant's a Capricorn, right? He's like 10 days before me or something.
I think he's an Aquarius.
He's whatever the. Yeah, you know, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
because
an
Aquarius men are crazy. Not the girlies.
No, I did hear that. I heard that male Aquariuses are like.
Yeah, my son is also a male Aquarius, and he is, whoop. He's the best, but he's so crazy.
Libras are terrible, I heard.
Really, men.
Just Libras in general.
No,
I'm going to
everyone actually
get
loves
smoked
me.
for that one.
Yes, everyone thinks I'm the best, actually.
Yeah.
Libras are the coolest. Yep.
Whatever, Dave.
I'm just a bit indecisive.
I don't know. I haven't
That's
heard
it.
much about Libras. I don't know much about zodiac.
I don't either. We're
just
sitting
know
here
my-
talking about them like we know them.
We're like wrong.
I'm not a zodiac girly at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At all. I barely even know my sign. I like forget.
Yeah.
But honestly, when you read about them, they do.
Mm-hmm.
They track. Like,
I
they
agree.
add up.
I agree. I do believe it.
Like, my daughter's a Cancer, and she's a Cancer to the T.
Really?
Yeah, and my son's a Capricorn, and he's a Capricorn to the T.
What's your son's birthday?
January
January what?
9th.
Okay. And then what's Cancer?
Summer, like July.
Cancer's
Her birthday's July 8th, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, I do believe in them. There's so much to know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's like, that's fine.
And I feel like you're going to be either, like, an all-in person with that or, like, an all-out.
Yeah, you can't do just a little.
I'm, like, Googling
Yeah.
birthdays. I can't even be bothered. I don't even know all the signs either.
No, neither do I.
No clue.
I have like some guy on TikTok who does all the horoscopes, and I'm always like skipping till it's Aquarius.
too.
I'm like, I don't give a
A lot of them are
else.
fucking teas, though. 'Cause,
I
like,
know.
I feel like Aquarius is never in
We're always
them.
last, which is weird. You would think because it's like the beginning of the year.
Yeah, we're always forgotten about.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I feel like it's always been terrible having a birthday in February too, because it's like,
Yeah.
when are we ever in February?
I know.
You know
I
what
know. I know.
We're never in like the January. It's always either summer, fall. It's never.
Yeah, nobody likes January or February.
No, I think our like brains block it out.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
it's like
it's
traumatic.
depression.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is time to be depressed.
Yeah, and then as kids, we never got to have any like fun birthdays
Right,
because it's
right.
like frigid.
Yeah.
Like fucking the world's
a
shut
normie
down.
stuff.
Yeah. The world's shut down, and it's like, fuck their birthday.
Yeah.
So, whatever.
I agree. But that's good to know that you're an Aquarius.
Yeah.
I don't meet a lot of like
Me neither.
people that are the same sign as me.
Me neither. Ever.
Interesting.
I feel like there's not a lot of us, so that's why
Yeah.
we get forgotten
Yeah.
about.
We're rare.
That's what it is.
Actually, I do have a question. You said you read like what books are you reading?
So, it all started with The Secret. Have you ever heard of The Secret?
This is the Law of Attraction book, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I know this book.
Stop holding the mic like that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So it all started.
That's how I grabbed it. All right.
No, so I read a lot of books that are about the law of attraction, but that's like where it kind of started and stemmed from. I read The Secret and I was like, everybody else in America, this changed my life, but I really liked it. And then, you know, there's an author, Gabrielle Bernstein. She's also has her own podcast.
Jewish?
I think so. Why are you bringing that up?
Why are you mentioning that?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. But then I also love like my little romance books as well. Like
Same.
I have plenty of books that I read for fun as well.
All right,
Colleen
I
Hoover.
should get into
Yes.
The best.
So good.
that. I read very depressing books.
Really?
Frida McFadden, you should start reading. She's good.
Okay.
I hope it's a she.
Yeah.
Frida. Yeah.
What about The Summer I Turned Pretty?
By Colleen Hoover.
No.
Sorry, just we made a TV show.
Yeah, they just made a TV show. Why can't I think of the author?
I haven't read it.
Oh, it's so good. It's a series. But then everybody was like watching the TV show. And I will say, like, I read the book and then I watched the TV show and like everybody's obsessed with the show. And I was like, book is better.
The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I am like a fucking TV show fanatic and I haven't heard of it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know any movies. I've never
It's
like
a
watched
little
a movie.
like, how would you call it? Like juvenile in a way.
But, oh, then that's probably not. I like
Not too juvenile, but like I would probably categorize it as a
like Euphoria juvenile.
even more juvenile than that. No, like Euphoria is like
Oh, to me, Euphoria was juvenile.
what?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Euphoria was like juvenile to me.
Oh, you didn't like it?
I liked it. It was all right, but it was very like I need fucked up, like dark shit.
I felt like it was kind of fucked up.
I felt like it like touched on
I
it.
get
It was
that,
like
though.
educational
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah, I mean, it was like a show that like you like a high schooler could watch.
Yeah.
I get that, but no, this would then you wouldn't like this.
No, that's why I've never-
because they
it's
don't
not
even do cool things like that.
Yeah, no.
You know.
Like what?
Yeah.
They're not degrading themselves. I don't want
What's-
to watch it. No, thank you.
Next.
No.
But yeah, that was a good question. I don't know. I read all the books that I like, I guess.
I read all the books.
Can we cut that part?
I read all the books.
No.
I like you. I like her, and I don't like anybody really.
I'm so happy
Lauren
Anthony's
doesn't-
not here because he would have just ate me.
That's nice. Lauren doesn't even like me.
I like you too. I like both of you.
Thank God
Thank
I
you.
made him leave.
He would have ate.
Do you know how many times I would have like misspoke, like like I wear a. No,
Yeah.
I'm not saying it,
Jumbled the words together.
dude.
I know. A lot of pressure from that man.
Dude, yeah. He like filled up half of our fucking podcast. Like, he like sitting here called everyone. He's like, "Yeah, you're coming. I'm locking you in on a date."
Oh, I could tell because it was like all the people that I used to work with in a row. But they're all good people, so
Yeah.
I'm glad you got to have
Yeah,
them
we
on.
loved all of our guests.
Yeah.
What do we have for time?
We're coming up on 40 minutes
Okay,
That's a good chunk. How
Yeah.
long is wait, when does the episode air?
tonight.
tonight.
Oh shit. Oh god.
Watch it on your TV at home.
Oh no.
It makes you feel so much better. I swear. to God.
Really?
Yeah, watch it on your phone. It's like
Oh, I'm gonna be picking myself apart.
no, watching on the TV. You look it like we look better on TV.
Babe, I have this new show.
Yeah. So get popcorn ready. Set up your like bed. Make it like a little movie and candy
my God,
night.
yes.
Don't even tell him you're gonna put it on. Be like, I found an incredible show to watch.
I love
and
that.
then put this on YouTube.
I love that.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a really
gonna be a good time.
date night.
That's what I mean. Just surprise them.
Shout
Shout
out
like, are you
Pep.
fucking serious?
It's gonna be like, you're a loser.
Literally.
Well, so again, back to the anxiety real quick. Sorry, that's like my whole personality right now.
No, it's fine.
But
You identify as anxiety.
Yeah, that's me. Like the fucking kid show.
Which one?
It's like with the feelings.
Inside Out.
Yes, thank
Oh,
you.
yeah.
There's a character called Anxiety. That's
Yeah.
me.
You're like the
but
green
so I'm
one.
on the phone with him the whole time, like coming here, and he's like, "What are you gonna talk about on the pod? What are you gonna talk about on the pod?" Like trying to distract me. I'm like, "I don't fucking know." He's like, "Well, that's not good."
It's creating more anxiety. I don't know.
I was like, "I'm just real, and it's just gonna come from my heart."
Period.
Yeah. So.
I'm just gonna be authentic
Yeah.
and get through it.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Are you anxious about the ride home?
I'll be fine.
What time is it?
I mean,
I'm
yes.
gonna hit a little bit of traffic.
I agree, but it's okay. I'm gonna take the back.
What even are
It's gonna take me like 3 hours. I don't care. I said that to Carrie Ann once too, because when Anthony celebrated a few months ago, I don't even remember when it was. I dragged my son.
I think it's like March.
Yeah, it was a while ago. No, because I had a baby in March. I think it was like April or
April?
May. But yeah, I was like newly postpartum, and I like dragged my son, and it was like, it took me like 2 hours to get to the meeting. But I didn't even care. I was like, I am not going through East Boston Tunnel.
Was he miserable in the car?
My son, no. It was me.
Hello.
Yeah. I was just like, fuck, I'm trying not to kill anybody. And he's like, or yourself. Oh my God. My son is so funny.
Dude, boys are the best.
He's the best.
My daughter's gonna kill me if she doesn't even watch these.
Yeah.
She doesn't even care about me because
Yeah.
all we do is fight. But like my son, the love
I
that
know.
a mother and a son shares is fucking
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah. No, it really is. And
I'm
even,
obsessed with my son.
even my daughter, who's 7 months old, like looks at her dad and like her eyes are like, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my God.
It won't be you.
Yeah,
with her.
it's not me.
It won't be.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
it's-
I'm obsessed. I'm so obsessed with both of my kids.
Yeah. I mean, I am too, and just such
But I
different
get,
ways.
yes.
Yeah.
And you know what I always tell my mom? I'm like, I understand why you favorited my brother.
Yeah, your relationship with your mother doesn't set in until you're a mother
Right.
and have kids, and then you guys can
Yeah.
bond on a different level, but it's still not ever the same.
You had your daughter first or your son first?
My daughter.
Okay.
Yeah, I was 19, and so she's 12 now. I'm 32, but like I was 19 when I got pregnant. But my mom passed away when I was 22.
Okay.
So I never got to like experience the
Yeah.
real relationship that
Yeah.
occurs when you become a mom too. But I tell Liana all the time, my daughter, because she's like, you give Mikey everything, and you're like, and it's just different.
Yeah.
It's like he doesn't like to disappoint me. He doesn't like to
Yeah.
argue with me. He's like
Yeah.
genuinely a mama's boy.
Yeah.
And she's not like that, so it just always comes off as like
Yeah.
we're fighting.
But
which
it's like
we are.
sisters too. Like I feel
Right.
like, how old did you say she was?
12.
Yeah, that's like a tough age too.
Oh yeah.
Like preteen, like
It's
I think it'll
diabolical.
change because me and my mom got like super close like as I got older.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the mama's boy thing is like,
Yeah, there's no love like a mother and a son.
goodbye. He sent me a voice recording from his dad's over the weekend, and it was like, "Hi, mama, I love you so much. You pick me up, okay?" I was like,
can't.
"Oh my God,
I'm going to
dude."
get him now.
Yeah, I know. It's midnight. Can I come?
Yeah, literally, I'm showing up. You want to
Yeah.
come to mama?
Yeah.
It's bad.
But my son's also like, okay, so he's like that, but he also has another side where like, he'll be talking about his sister. He's like, Lonnie is the prettiest girl in the world. And I'm like, who else? And he's like, not mama. Like, so he can be so fresh, but
Yeah.
he's just funny.
I think it's different because he's your oldest.
Yeah.
My daughter's my oldest and my son's my
Yeah.
youngest. So I
Yeah.
feel like if it was reversed, it's different. Not only is he the boy where the love is different, not any more or any less, just different. And I have to emphasize that. But like, he's also the youngest. So they
Yeah.
automatically, youngest always gets
Yeah.
special treatment.
Yeah.
Now he's a boy, so it's more special treatment
Yeah.
in her eyes. So it's just different.
Yeah.
Like your oldest child always challenges you in different ways.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's just like, again, different. That's the
Yeah.
only way I can explain
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It's a good time though.
Yeah. No, I love my baby so like they're
Everything.
yeah, and they're so funny. I'm like the baby. I'm like, how did I make such funny kids? Like, oh, I have an idea. All right, I think we gotta wind this. I'm losing steam, guys.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Do you have any announcements?
we got Sober Bowl coming up. Still gonna push that on there. When's it? November?
Still gonna push that on there. Did you just have an accent?
I don't know. Don't make fun of me.
I'm not. That's literally what I live
Don't make
for.
fun of me. What?
You know that about me.
All right, whatever. We got Sober Bowl coming up.
Sober Bowl.
It's Sober Bowl.
I love that.
Sober Bowl.
Sober Bowl,
November 8th. Riviera.
It's on a
9 a.m.
Saturday. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we need sponsorships. We need people to tap in. We need some support, or the event can't run itself. So anybody that knows any businesses that are willing to donate or sponsor, anyone that wants to sponsor teams, we'd really appreciate it. I don't know what it is right now with like fundraising. It hasn't been as easy, and I don't even want to use the word easy because it's never easy. Since I started fundraising and since I started a nonprofit, it's never been easy to like beg people for money. But it's been a little bit of a rough patch this year, more than ever. So if anyone can find it in themselves, we'd really appreciate it.
Yeah. And I don't know. I might bring back my other show. Remember that one with me, Dan, and Chef?
How are you gonna do that?
I don't
Dan's
know.
gone.
Wait, what was
I might
it?
rebrand it. Might do something else with it. So
You can't have another
Why not?
podcast.
Why not?
Because that's not even a no. Your attention needs to be here.
It
That's
is
like
gonna
me
be
going
here.
and starting my own podcast.
But it would be completely different.
It's conflicting.
Yeah.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
No, this one will not be recovery based or mental health based. If anything, it would be the opposite.
It's conflicting.
Do you want to do it outside of work?
I mean, this is outside of work.
This is not outside of work.
I don't get paid to do this.
I know, but it's still a reflection of our work
All right.
and place of work.
Okay. All right,
You know
whatever.
that.
Then
Hello.
never mind. I guess I'm contractually
He's fucking.
signed forever. No, I don't mind.
I'm gonna have to have chat write something up saying that you can't. That's conflicting. I
Wait,
like
what
want you to
podcast
take
do you
on the
wanna
world.
start?
Just me and my friends hanging out.
Oh.
What's wrong with that?
It's
There's nothing wrong with it. Only you're building and branding an entire podcast right now
Yeah.
separately. Whatever. We'll talk about this offline. Do you have any other
Should
announcements?
Should I leave?
No, I don't think I have really any other announcements. I don't think so. I think just Sober Bowl.
Okay.
You don't have anything?
No.
Do you have anything?
No, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for coming.
Of course.
And battling through your
Yeah.
anxiety.
I'll text you when I'm home at 10 o'clock.
I'm gonna share your location.
Yeah. No, truly, it's been so good to be here.
Yeah, I'm glad you came.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Thanks
Bye.
for
Bye.
listening.